come a general election, presidential candidates don't come to places like Mississippi. Yeah. They also don't come to places like California and Massachusetts. We can have national voting, and that means get rid of the Electoral College and everybody.
That was Elizabeth Warren at her CNN town hall last night, coming out strongly in favor of abolishing the Electoral College to a Mississippi crowd that was really loving it. I mean, they kept clapping for a while.
Yep. Everybody.
And that's because abolishing the Electoral College is actually immensely popular, despite what the right wing may have you believe. When polled, only 32% of Americans favored the Electoral College in presidential elections, while 65% were in favor of the popular vote. And it only took 2 out of the 3 last presidents, both Republicans, winning the presidency despite losing the popular vote to get the feckless Democrats on board with this popular proposal. Can you imagine if 2 out of the 3 of the last elections had Democrats winning the presidency but losing the popular vote? Republicans would get rid of it in a second. But things are changing, and they're actually happening on the state level. On Sunday, Colorado joined 11 other states and the District of Columbia in the National Popular Vote Interstate Compact. Members pledged to give their electoral votes to whichever candidate wins the national popular vote. However, the pact only goes into effect once the law is passed by states netting 270 electoral votes. With Colorado on board, the total is currently at 181. What's more, Colorado is technically considered a swing state. While it's unlikely that we'll get to 270 by 2020, it could actually happen. Jurisdictions that have enacted the legislation include Rhode Island, Vermont, Hawaii, Connecticut, Maryland, Massachusetts, Washington, New Jersey, New York, Illinois, California, and the District of Columbia. New Mexico, whose Senate approved the legislation last week, and Delaware, whose House passed a comparable bill Monday, could be the next states to join. So this process is actually gaining steam, and need I remind the people who are saying that we cannot change the Constitution? We've done it a few times. At the beginning of this country, only landowning white men could vote, and we amended the Constitution and began giving universal suffrage in the 1830s to all white men, and then to black men, and then, of course, to women. We've altered who can vote and what votes are counted many a time, and like when we're voting for a representative in a district or a senator in the state, they are elected on the popular vote of the people that they're representing, and the president is supposed to be the ultimate representative of the people. So shouldn't it be determined in the same way? The whole country is his or her district. Let's treat it that way.